What it do is your boy Max it the Don, aka Ak9, aka Tutankhamun, aka Tahuti Son, which means I shine through the wisdom. And welcome to Ring the Bell. This is a Smackdown review. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know why I continue to even watch WWE at this point. It's just really irking my nerves. I'm giving it hope. I have hope that, they're going to do something spectacular before Double or Nothing on Saturday. But what was this? There were some really good segments in SmackDown tonight. Really good ones. And then there was really horrible segments. Really horrible. Let's just start it off. The show starts off and kicks off with Elias and Shane McMahon talking about Money in the Bank. And Elias is trying to apologize to Shane, and he's all over the place trying to give all these excuses. Shane is like, you know what, your match tonight, I'm going to be in your corner. Even though he said, I don't need you in my corner. I need to be in your corner, he says. Because it's obviously obvious you need me. So this is what we're getting from Elias from now on. He's going to be playing this Punk role, I'm pretty sure. Because the way that Shane said that to him was like he was just this punk scared bitch. You dig what I'm saying? So then the show starts. It really starts. And the New Day comes out. Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods. And they say, today is a very special day. It's a very special night. Because it marks the return after 6 long weeks of Big E. And so they come out, they bring out this guy under a cloak, and they pull the cloak off, and it's not Big E. So they make jokes out of it, You're not Big E. What are you doing here? Well, I'm sorry about that. Shenanigans. This is very entertaining at this point. I'm like, okay. So Big E, is he going to be here tonight or is he not? Boom, Big E comes out. The real Big E. So it gets a huge pop from the crowd. Everybody's missed Big E. And Big E hasn't been gone that long. Okay. So Kevin Owens, and I'm sorry, let me back up a little bit. This becomes the celebration for Big E in the ring. Okay? There's presents in the ring is all draped up, all nice, all this shit, right? And so Kevin Owens comes out along with Sami Zayn. This was actually a fire-ass match. A fire-ass promo. Sami Zayn came out and controlled this promo perfect, and I loved it. This segment became better and better and better. That's what a segment is supposed to do. I was very happy with the way they did this segment. Then we go on, and we got people looking for R-Truth. R-Truth people are looking for, because he's the 24/7 champion. And so they're running up to Carmella. Drake Maverick runs up to her, gives her like a missing sign or something like that, or looking for or something like that. And she tosses it away. And so she walks down and she sees R-Truth at a goddamn vending machine. Okay? So she pulls R-Truth to the side. She lets him know everybody's looking for him. She's like, what are you even doing here? And he said, I've come for you. I need your help. This and the third. Because he thought for some reason, since it said 24/7, he had 24 hours to hold on to the title. And then 7 more in order to become the permanent champion. This is how stupid the WWE feels that we are. Moving on. So R-Truth is explained to by Carmella the rules of the belt and how it came about, what Mick Foley said the belt was going to be under, the stipulation, period, point blank. And so, like I said, he asked Carmella for help. Carmella says okay. Then it goes off into our first match, which is a great match on paper. And it did not disappoint, which was Ali versus Andrade. Now, both men had some great, incredible moves. You know, there was one point where Zelina, whatever, got on to the turnbuckle, or not, she got up on the apron and basically distracted Ali. So then by the time she got down, Ali went to go hit a back cross body and Andrade drop kicked him right out of the air. I mean, it was a good match. I really enjoyed it. I think that the ending was okay. It wasn't something that I feel like it was a spectacular match. It was just a really good match, and I was hopeful for the rest of the show. So next we go into Carmella putting R-Truth in drag. Just let that marinate. Moving on. So next we had a video package for Lars Sullivan. The almost exact same video packages they've been playing and showing since before he was supposed to be brought in to the company. And with all the controversy going on around Lars Sullivan, I would think that the WWE would learn something and say, you know what, let's remove this person from the situation, period. We can wait. Maybe we can put him through, wait until he's done with those sensitivity trainings before you put him back on TV, because he's learning nothing. So hopefully that's what the hell they're doing, and they're just showing these packages from now on. Mandy Rose and Carmella was the next match. And here comes Carmella with R-Truth dressed in drag. And with them dressed, they go down to the ring, and the match was just lackluster. It was boring. I wondered why I was even watching the match. But then I realized, oh, this was all set up so everybody could come out to chase R-Truth, which they did. And so the match had no definitive winner. R-Truth picks up Carmella and go take off running through the arena and stuff because he comes out with the belt like nobody's going to know. Even if you're in a good disguise, why would you want to have the belt to show people you're in disguise? See, that's what that shucking and jiving gets you. It gets you to jive your mind. You don't think straight. Anyways. So next we have an interview with Bayley. And Bayley gets interviewed and she sounds like a fucking machine. I bullshit you not. She sounds like a fucking machine. And I was wondering why she sounded so mechanical. But Bayley always kind of sound mechanical. So we'll leave that there. And so Bayley says something along the lines that to all the people, I guess Charlie asked her about the hug situation and shit. She says, I just want everybody to know I'm past the hugs. And she pulls a rock line. Well, basically she says, I want everybody to bring their best. But basically is what she's saying is just bring it. So, this is basically what we're getting out of Bayley's championship. So next, we have the first wild card match of the night, Sami Zayn versus Kofi Kingston. Now, this was a really good match. I really enjoyed this match. There was a lot of, twists and turns in this match. I really enjoyed. it was the best match of the night, hands down. Exactly what I'm going to say. Fight me if you don't like it. And trust me, I got ring experience. You don't want those problems. Anyway, so this is the best match of the night. Kofi gets the pin on Sami Zayn clean. 1, 2, 3. And then Paul Heyman comes out with the Money in the Bank suitcase. And he says, right now could be a great opportunity. Because before the match, and I'm sorry I didn't say this, Big E was attacked. And Big E said it was Kevin Owens. It was Kevin Owens. So now, Big E and Xavier Woods go to a nearby facility in Providence. And, you know, Kofi's alone. So after the match, he comes out, Paul Heyman, with the briefcase saying, this could be a perfect, could this be it? This is the perfect time. And, you know, they put the camera close up on Kofi's face. Usually when they do that, it's because they want people to sneak into the ring. So I'm expecting that Brock Lesnar is going to be in the ring when the camera widens out the panel shot. So what ends up happening is when it widens out, he getting attacked by Dolph fucking Ziggler. Which I really, 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 I'm glad that the show off is back. However, they should have just ended after this segment, because Dolph Ziggler comes out and commits to beating the fuck out of Kofi Kingston to the point where Kofi can't even move. They stretcher this motherfucker off. You dig what I'm saying? And then he gets to the top of the Titantron, of the ramp, and he rolls off and walks back. So people are happy that he's okay. Yay. But this was to set up their match at Super Showdown. It was a great way to do it. I hate that this was the third match and the WWE title holder was not the main event. And to have something like that happen and it wasn't a part of the ending segment of the show, it felt stupid, moronic, and everything else that has to do with ignorant to me. Technically, ignorant only means you don't know something. So everybody's ignorant in something. So I guess Vince McMahon is ignorant right now to how to get things back on track. But I'm glad Dolph Ziggler is back. Okay? So moving on. Elias sings from the top of a goddamn truck as Roman Reigns walked into the building. From the garage or wherever the fuck they are. All I know is Elias is standing on a goddamn diesel truck with a goddamn guitar singing to Roman Reigns. Roman just looks up and just shakes his head like, what the fuck? And walks off. I took my shoe off and hurled it at him or something. This shit is getting old fast. And this is what this whole freaking wild card is going to continue to do. Make us tired of seeing superstars that should be deemed as high caliber talent. So the next match was the second, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it was the second wild card rule match. This is Lacey Evans and Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch and Bayley. I don't even want to talk about this match. Becky Lynch and Bayley won. Bayley rolls up Charlotte for a 3 count. And that's all you need to know about that one from me. Because for me, I feel like this match could have been a lot better with the 2 champions representing the women's division. Fight me if you don't like what I said. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get a t-shirt that says "Fight me" if you don't like what I said. So next, we go to the backstage area where we see Jinder Mahal getting... Well, actually, we don't see Jinder Mahal. We see R-Truth walking, and Jinder Mahal comes, knees R-Truth, rolls him up and try to get a pin on him. R-Truth kicks out, and he starts running, and then the B team comes out of nowhere. And they're sitting there doing their little dumbass spew over who's going to pin this guy. And R-Truth gets away, runs off into the sunset. Him and Carmella just runs off into the sunset. Next, we got Dolph Ziggler wanting to address the WWE Universe because I think it was Charlie. If it wasn't Charlie, it was one of the other interviewers, which isn't important because none of these real interviewers are real interviewers. They're just women who looks pretty. So Vince says, put them in front of a camera. Give them a microphone. Let them ask people questions. Because where are your journalist certificates? Where are your degrees for journalism? Show me where you worked in journalism any other place. Don't worry, I'll wait. Okay. So, Dolph said, I'm not going to answer you, because I guess she asked what was on his mind. He said, I'm not going to answer you. He goes out and he addresses the WWE Universe. And Dolph is very humble about this at first. You know, he gets to talking about how, you know, basically it all boiled down to him being jealous. How, you know, it all started with Kofi Kingston, Mustafa Ali getting injured, and Kofi Kingston stepping up and becoming a great component. He did all these great things, and then he became champion at WrestleMania, and everybody got behind him, and he's so loved, and he's so respected, and so admired, and in the words of Dolph Ziggler, I quote, that should have been me. And he said that like 40 times. It should have been me. It should have been me. They made Dolph seem like such a whiny bitch. This coming from a person who has won the WWE Championship 2 times. This coming from the person who has won the WWE Intercontinental Championship numerous of times. This coming from a WWE former tag team champion. Really, Dolph Ziggler. They made Dolph look like such a bitch, and it really took away from the credibility of what Dolph could have been as the heel that he was trying to play. Because it could have been me, it should have been me, is not a valid reason to come out and beat a man that you don't even know. And you're not even making a statement. It was just you doing this because of your jealousy of a person you never, ever, ever... Well, I don't want to say you don't know him. I'm pretty sure you know him. But you never really had no beef with this man. I mean, not really. It's been a couple matches, okay? But you gonna allow... Never mind. Moving the fuck on. Like I said, all this was just to set up Super Showdown. Next, we got a video package coming, talking about Randy Orton and Triple H's old feuds. Not a new feud. Old feuds. To set up for Triple H's and Randy Orton's Super Showdown match. Old feud promo videos. A bunch of old feuds clipped together to make it seem like it's something still going on when they didn't came together for the 1,000th episode of Raw. For the 1,000th episode of Smackdown Live. Brought back the whole freaking team. Evolution. And then you tell me that you guys are feuding again? I mean, I think it could have been done a lot better. I love the way they did it with Batista. Granted, not all of it was gold, but a lot of it was. This is garbage. So the last match of the night, we have a Money in the Bank rematch. The third wild card match. Because that's how I feel it happens when people say, you know, we're going to have a wild card match tonight. Wild card. Wild card. We're going to be saying wild card until the brand split is officially done. Till the brand split is officially over with. So anyway, this whole match is lackluster to me. I mean, there's some good moves, but it's just boring. It didn't hold my attention at all. Didn't hold my attention. I was sitting here on the phone texting like, man, this is garbage. And that's literally what I was putting into the text message that I was sending to a friend of mine who watched the show as well. Shane keeps interfering throughout the match. Keep putting Elias' legs on the rope and all this other shit. At one point, Shane tries to interfere by throwing the Elias guitar into the ring and going to distract the referee. But then Elias goes to try to hit Roman with the guitar, and he gets speared, and the referee counts to 1, 2, 3. Then Shane comes out, beat on Roman. None of this was as entertaining as Kofi Kingston and Sami Zayn. None of this was blatantly entertaining as, or even a portion of entertainment that Dolph Ziggler was when it came down to the beatdown segment of Kofi Kingston. I don't feel that WWE really gives a shit. Because when Roman came back, now here comes Drew McIntyre kicking Roman after Roman was about to whoop Shane's ass. I told you, I'm the fourth wild card. That's McIntyre, in case you guys were wondering. Raw, it was one of the better Raws of this year. All together collectively. Not with the bullshit that they were doing segmentally. I'm talking about as an overall show. Smackdown has one great segment. I am very upset. Very upset. I would like for you guys to leave all the comments. I want you to give me all your opinions because I want to know, how do you feel about SmackDown Live? How do you feel about the SmackDown Live that took place today, May 21st, 2019? That reminded me highly of an episode of the Attitude Era Raw is War. Guys, thank you guys for tuning in. You're awesome. Don't ever forget that. No matter whether you're on this side or that side, it's great that we can talk about this shit and just get it out. All right? Double or Nothing on Saturday. And if you guys are interested in winning our $1,000 gift card that we're going to be giving away on our 1,000 subscriber, then make sure first you subscribe, then you send a comment over down, you place a comment down there, and you can like it or not. Either way, it doesn't really matter. But as long as you comment, as long as you subscribe, you will be entered automatically to be in the running for the $1,000 Visa gift card that we will be giving away at a 1,000 subscriber mark. And then if you guys have some suggestions for some things that you guys want us to give away, like a PS4 Pro, maybe some games, maybe some DVDs of old wrestling series, or maybe some DVDs or a pre-order DVD of the Double or Nothing when it gets ready to drop. You guys let us know. We'll put it together. We're going to get it for you, okay? But thank you guys for coming in with me, discussing with me. And if you made it to the end of the video, you're number one in my book. Now, you guys have a very beautiful night, and you, my friend, can now ring that damn bell.